Hi everyone, it's Diane. Welcome back to my channel, Scrapbooking Creations. Today I have another couple layouts from the As You Grow set I close to my heart. This is the 9th and 10th divider and page for months. So I've just got a sample of some of the papers I used today. I used Mulberry, Sangria. I only have bits of things right here. Craft, Harbor, and then I use this, it's kind of a charcoal floral and the wood grain. And then this floral and some of this dot. Okay, and then this sticker sheet. I've really used up quite a bit of one of them, and I have quite a bit left over on this one, which is nice. I always like that. This is the sketch I drew for today. It was kind of one of those, I don't know, I just saw something that had things tucked under it, and I thought, oh, I like that. And then I put some dotted lines. So that was just kind of my sketch. I'm doing 9.5 by 11.5 and 8.5 by 11.25. So it's kind of helping me plan out how to kind of mix the two different sizes. So it was kind of nice to have this one written down. I didn't do one for the second layout though. So the first layout, let me see here, let's put it here. It's called Cute-a-tude. I thought that was so cute. I saw that somewhere online a while back, and I just thought, Cute-a-tude, oh, totally. Now, if it was my daughter or granddaughter, Nora, it would be a tat-a-tat. We were talking about that today, how I think Lizzie said that they were in the car and she turned around and told Nora she didn't like her attitude, and Nora turned back to her and said, I don't like your tat-a-tat. So it's just kind of a family thing, but I think it's one of those adorable things that Nora had said. Okay, so on this one, I did kind of, sorry, I pull my sleeves down when I get cold, and then I get really hot, and then I get really cold. So my sleeves are constantly going up and down. Probably looks kind of weird when I'm like sticking my arm out because I'm pulling my sleeve up. So what I did here was cut, so 9.5 by 11.5 sangria, 8.5 by 11.25 sangria over here. The charcoal floral, so this one I cut it to 9.25 by 11.25, and then I angled it. So right here is 3.25, and then this is of course that 11. Let's see here, 11, yeah. And so I just angled and cut it. And then I took the zip strip, and this one I had to grab an extra part of the zip strip and kind of trim it and fit it in here because this was too long. And then over here, I did the same thing, just a different size, which would be, let's see here. It's 3.25 on the right and 11.25 on the top. Nope, that's wrong. 11 on the top. So 3.25 and 11. And then I did the zip strip. This zip strip, even though I didn't need to do the way I did it, I had done the background before I did anything else. So this is one piece. This one is the one that just needed an extra probably inch or so. So I did 4, 5, 6 mulberry 3x4 photo mats. The Cute-a-tude is, I wrote down the font on this, and it's October something. It's, where are you? There it is, DTC October Daylight, matted on mulberry. So the mulberry is 1 by 6.5, and the sangria that it's matted on is 1.25 by 6 3/4, and then this is popped. The flowers are from Happiness Lives Here. I cut a ton more today. I was completely out, and now my tray, aside from, like little googies from the centers of the flowers, is back to being full. So I felt really good about that. I probably won't use any more blue in this layout, and I'm probably, after talking to my daughter about the one blue layout, I really wasn't loving it for this book, but she had some really good ideas on how to kind of change it a little bit, just enough to make it a little more feminine. So I'm going to do that, and I might share that with you. I might not, just depends on how time goes, but definitely or I should say, probably won't be using any more blue, but I do have a ton more flowers that I assembled tonight to use on these layouts. So the flowers are Happiness Lives Here, Sangria, Mulberry, White Daisy, Shortbread, and New England Ivy are the main colors that I used on them. The 9 months sign is the Rustic stamp set and dies, um, Rustic sign sentiments. The black month right here is just printed in Brie Serif on black ink on Brie Serif font. Oh my goodness, on Avery clear label paper and then just cut. And then I've got my adhesive little brads from my leftover days of Stampin' Up, which are in my little iris bucket. And let's see here. Twine is my May Arts. And again, this is on every divider page has this same sign, just a different month on it and a different flower on some. So the hidden card on this one I did in mulberry. It is 6x8, scored at 4 inches. And then I did the charcoal floral pattern paper. Wow, that is such a mouthful. 2 3/4 by 6. And then I added 2 of these little flowers here. This is mulberry, no, sangria, dark side. I did 2 photo mats in that. These are mulberry flowers here. I took a 4x4 square of the floral and put here and here, just kind of divided it up. I thought that looked really cute. And then did sangria as the photo mat there. So there's 2 sangria photo mats and 6 mulberry photo mats on this layout. Just had a lot of fun with it. I love the title. I really do love the title. Out of all the things on this, the title is like, that is so good. And at 9 months, aren't babies just the cutest? And they're just giving you all this little attitude. So fitting for a 9-month-old. So now let's go to the 10 month. And this one is titled Sweetie Pie. And I used the same font. I really, really like this. Was it DTC? Oh goodness, now I can't find it again. It's like right in front of my face too. I just have so much written down here because there's so much to do on these. Let me see where that is. It's October something. And I just said it, so you would think I would know it, but no. Okay, DTC October Daylight. And the DTC is, just around the corner from us. So I should know this. Okay. So this one I did use a lot more flowers. This one I just kept adding flowers and I just loved it. So I ran with it. Um, and this is the one, oops, this is the one that actually uses this one, not that first one. I'm so sorry. So the background is craft 9.5 by 11.5 and 8.5 by 11.25. Then I did the floral pattern paper 6.5 by 8.5 and 5.5 by 8.5. I kind of kept it somewhat similar, just slightly different. And then I cut, let's see here, where is it? It's Harbor Dark. I did 2 at 1 by 6 and 2 at 1 by 5. And this is the 1 by 5, this 1 by 6 over here. And you can't even see one of them at all. You can only see a part of one of them, but I did take the time to stamp these out as easily as possible. It is the embroider's borders, and I just used this little stitching one with my Yeti Lawn Fawn ink that I like, and just tried to get that as straight as possible, and I did that 4 times. But like I said, you can only see 3 technically of them. Um, let's see. Photo mats, I did mulberry dark. There's 8 of them in 3x4. You have 6 here and then 2 on the little card. The pocket is the charcoal wood grain paper, and I cut this out using the Cricut. It's getting late. I'm sorry. My mind is all over the board. Um, and I assembled it, and then this paper was showing the floral, and it was showing like this, and I didn't care for that. So I just recut a little bit of one in mulberry so that I would have the mulberry there. I thought that worked fine enough. Um, Let's see. The flowers again are Happiness Lives Here, Cricket Cuts, Sangria, Mulberry, White Daisy, Shortbread, and New England Ivy. The 10-month sign is the same as all of them with the, and I think I put that stamp set away, or I would be able to show you. I do not see it right here, but let me check the other side of my desk. I was looking at a bunch of paper today, some wood grains that I have left over from Stampin' Up, some of the, these are the two from Stampin' Up, and then these are the mix-ins, because I was looking for some wood grain I thought would work, and I never did find one I wanted to use. Oh, here they are. And I haven't used this as much as I thought I was going to. I'll have to kick that into play when I'm doing the front pages that I need to finish up. So this one is the Rustic Sign Sentiments. That's what I did for all of the signs. Oh, and there's a cute little flower there too. And this flower is cute, but I think that one's cuter. This one, these are cute, and I think I could use those. Okay, so all of the signs are done in that. All of them have the stickers on them. All of them have the months, and then all of them have some sort of a flower, except for the star page. I believe yeah, it just has stars on it in the colors that coordinated with that. The circles here, this one is 6.528 and this one is 4.014. They are just circles cut on the Cricut in Harbor. And so where this is dark side Harbor here, this is the light side of Harbor. I wanted to have it just slightly different since they were going to be right next to each other. Sweetie Pie is cut in Sangria because my order came today. Yay! I was very excited because I needed Sangria and I needed mulberry. The card is mulberry, 6x8, scored at 4. And then this piece right here, this floral pattern is 2 3/4 by 6. And these are the 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. I had these hearts left over just using that big heart punch of mine. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's right here on my desk. There it is. And then I just fussy cut these stickers from the sticker sheet. I took one from each of the two that I have and did those, just the little photo places. I probably should have flipped this one over to the other side since it blends so well, but I'm happy with it. And then I just glued this little sticker, flower right there. And then that just fits right in that pocket and it fits nicely. It's not gonna, just come out. Like this one fits nicely in here. I did put 2 strips of adhesive here, here, and here to make sure that that was extra secure. Let's see, anything else on this I forgot to mention? So those are the brads from Stampin' Up. We talked about that. This is on toffee paper. I always want to say it's on almond. It is toffee and it's stamped in toffee ink. It's inked in toffee ink. And I'm pretty sure that that was everything for that one. I really like that Sweetie Pie. And I merged or blended or melded the words together. So tomorrow we'll be dealing with the last two. We've got 11 months and 12 months. And the paper that I am leaning towards, I really want to go back to this paper and then the other side, this paper, because I really like those. Everything I've done with them, I've just loved. So I might just tackle that again just because I really do like those. The other papers that I have that could, see, I love this combo. And if I'm going to be having fun, I'd like to play with that. I think that's where I'm going to take it. I don't really want to mess around with this. This was really hard to play with. I don't want to bring blue back into it. That's a really hard one to play with too. And these I can use some craft or I can, do some other things. I do like this wood grain as well. I like that with that. And this one's been really good to me too. So maybe some of that again. I don't know. I did cut out a pocket and it should be, well, then I moved said pocket. I cut a pocket out of the Goodness gracious. Golly gee willikers. Out of this dot paper, and now I'm not seeing it. Out of this paper, I cut a pocket out of that earlier today. Oh, here it is. I was going to use it on the layout with this. I thought that was really cute. I ended up deciding not to. I had to add an additional piece of paper. So this back part's pretty sturdy so that it doesn't have the stars showing. So I'll try to use that as well. And it probably would look best on that paper. So those are kind of the areas I'm heading into, getting that all finished. My daughter did drop off all of the baby stuff today, so that was interesting. There's a lot. I'm a little overwhelmed. The papers that she used originally, it was a Simple Stories paper, and I set it aside so I could share it. It's the one I'm using on my girl's baby book. It's Pebbles Hello Baby, and we have all this stuff for it. So I've got tons of it because I'm still doing my girl's baby books. And then James's book is done in the Hello Baby boy. And here she's got a thing. So isn't this paper so cute? And so I'll probably stick with that paper for James and the other one for Nora's, just because of the fact that I have so much of it. But look at this. Isn't that so cute? So we'll be working with that. And that is, like I said, the Hello Baby line. Very cute. I don't know if that's going to come up next after I finish this baby book, just because I usually like to take a break between themes. And I do want to share all of my, what's that? It's Daisy. Let me think. What's it called? I was just saying it the other day. Daisy Meadow. I've got all my Daisy Meadow layouts that I did, as well as some summer ones I don't think I've shared. So I probably will save the summer ones until a little later in the year, but right after, oh my goodness, I am not able to put so many words together today, and I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. St. Patrick's Day, I will share the Easter layouts, and then we'll probably jump into either James's book or, let me see here, or Nora's book, since I've got all of this stuff that I can play with and get going on their books. The nice part, again, like I said with them, is you'll be able to see them. So here's what she's done so far for James, and I'm going to be changing this into 8.5 by 11 because that's the size I like to do. And for Nora's book, she right now, and she's actually completed these, she's just not happy with them. Isn't that pretty? She did that with vinyl. So Nora's, this is the Simple Stories book. And she's just not as happy with everything in here. There I am. There's my husband and Miranda with baby Nora. And there's Derek's friends and some family. So we'll be making this a little bit bigger, a little less, because Nora's has 2 of these. James right now only has 1. So that is it. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come play today. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you would love to see more of my videos. Leave a comment. I always appreciate those, and I try to get back as soon as possible on those. And have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.